Guten Tag. So how are we doing today? So come down here in the Holbrook again. I thought today I'll show a few murals and ghost signs and stuff like that we have around here in Holbrook. I might not get all of them, but I'll try and get most of them. A lot of people don't know where a lot of these are. Not unless you're local and stuff. And we see it every day, the locals, most of them, and they just kind of ignore them. One ghost sign we got is actually right here on this building. I'm right next to Safeway. There's a ghost sign right up in there, right along there. It's an older building. And there's actually a nice little mural over here on this side. I'm gonna do a few art pieces too around town. Let's walk around over here to the other side. There's a nice little mural. There's all these cars parked in front of it all the time. You have to come here early in the mornings and you can get a nice shot of this mural. See if I can get around here to the side. There we go. Nice mural right there. And there's the person who did the mural at the time. He did a lot of them here in town. There was another one actually he did just right around the corner from here that he did. The building burnt down. I probably could show some pictures of that if I find it. So yeah, let's San Francisco Peaks right there. Yuma Prison, so it's like all the four corners of Arizona. And there you are in Holbrook. One that right there. Happy Holbrook. Right there. Okay. And Jackrabbit. Of course, gotta have a famous Jackrabbit. Let's go see if we can find something else. Of course, everybody knows that has something to do with Route 66. One of our most famous buildings in Holbrook is right there. One of the famous places, I should say building, hotel, Wigwam Motel. Also see it in the movie Cars. It's the Cozy Cones, right? That's one of the most famous places we have here in town. People stop off, take their little picture, and run off again. A lot of people that want to do the nostalgic thing, they'll go off in there and stay the night. The only warning is you are pretty close to the railroad tracks, so if you're not used to the railroad, yeah, it might keep you up at night. But it's still a cool thing. I've done it. I stayed in there. It was pretty nice. Let's go down the road here and take a look at some other stuff. Over here at the Globetrotter Lodge, which is now not a lodge no more, it's monthly rentals in here. So, but they do have a nice big Route 66 sign right there that people used to sign it and stuff and everything when they stayed the night here. Got it all blocked off so you can't go in there no more. But it used to be a nice little sign there that everybody used to go in and sign their names on there if they stayed. Find this other ghost sign. And take a look at the Globetrotter here. They are actually doing improvements on this. They're putting a new roof on here. Go on the inside here. Take a look around over here. You actually can see into the courtyard. You look up. They're actually putting the metal roof on up there. So they actually are doing improvements. That's a good sign. It's a nice swimming pool right here with a Route 66 sign in it. Right at the bottom of it. This was one of my favorite buildings here in Holbrook because it's kind of off the ways. They're actually just right. Of course, there's Route 66 right there, and you got the Wigwam Motel. So it's just west of the Wigwam Motel. And they put a new roof on there. They got a light going on up there and stuff and everything. They've been working on this. But it's got a nice, beautiful ghost sign right there. I imagine when they probably get starting going on it, they're gonna get rid of that. Hope they don't. Batteries. What was that, 1995 and up? Yeah, this was one of my favorite buildings. They actually did put a new door right there. I see that. Yeah, I like this building a lot. They put this roof on it though. I was kind of going, okay. I can understand they're just trying to get things so the roof doesn't cave in on there. So at least something, so at least work's being done on it. The building remains, so that's a good sign. Off to the next ghost sign or mural or something I find around town. Alright, when you walk up here to the Butterfield Stage Company Steakhouse, come over here on the right side of the building. There's a fun little mural there. Sitting right there. Got the horses. You used to have the stagecoach on here, but a few years ago this actually used to be a hotel right here. This was extended out. Back here behind the building there's a place back there. Somebody was camping out when they shouldn't have been, and caught fire and caught the whole hotel here on fire, which destroyed this part of this mural right here. And there was a stagecoach on there. But I can show you a stagecoach. I'm gonna go. Actually, I'm gonna show you. I'm gonna go walk around. I'll show you a stagecoach. See it back there? See that? That's the stagecoach. That used to be sitting on top of the building. Probably took it down to refurbish it or something. Maybe they'll put it back up. Find out, huh? Yeah, it looks like they did repaint it. Yeah, maybe they'll put it back on top of the building. Who knows? Alright, we're gonna walk over from the Butterfield Stagecoach right across the street. They got a nice mural down here. So you got a beautiful mural of Route 66 on the one side of the wall, which goes all down here. You are here. There's Holbrook. You are here. So we're going backwards, right? So it's a pretty nice little mural. Starting to fade out a bit. But then you go to the end down there and you come to this side, and this is actually the petrified forest. Of course, because Holbrook, we have, you know, we're the gateway to the petrified forest. So you see all the mural for that. So when it starts down at the US 180, which is the best way to go through the park. You start over the south end of the park when you go through Long Log, Flat Tops. Have the Agate Bridge, Blue Mesa, beautiful area, teepees, Newspaper Rock, Walk Window Ruins. We don't call them ruins no more. Santa Fe Railroad. That's when you cross over the Santa Fe Railroad, yeah. And up over the I-40. Painted Desert Inn is up there at the north end of the park, where you see the Painted Desert Inn. Yeah, so this is another mural you can see in Holbrook. Pretty long one. I will say caution though. Watch when you're walking out here. The people that live in those monthly apartments right over there on the other side, they always bring the dogs over here to do their duty. So just watch that you don't step on no duty. Yeah. Let's go find another mural here in Holbrook. This guy named Wes did this mural right here. It is a really beautiful mural. So when I flip it around, look at that. I got the sun flare off there. It's a great mural he did right there. Look at that. That is a great mural. He did 3 of these in town so far. He's going to come back and do 1 or 2 more that I know of. So, these are the newest murals that we have here in town. That's his style, where he does like this little, oh, it looks like a stained glass. It's pretty cool. Beautification of Holbrook. There we go. Wow, I keep forgetting about all these other little signs. Mitchell's boot shop. Nice little Route 66, little tiny little sign here. It's not quite to the ghost sign area, but it's getting there. When that stucco probably starts to fall off, probably won't be able to see this no more. great old signs back from the heyday of Route 66. The boot shop. You know, you don't find very many places where they work on shoes anymore. Matter of fact, let's just get in front. Country Gobbler, see right there. See where you don't see anymore. Hey buddy, what's going on? Oh, hey, Chihuahua. All running around like he's scared. As always. Yeah, Country Gobbler. That's a nice sign too, painted right here on the front, huh? How many gobblers do you see nowadays? Not very many. Take a little round view here of where we're sitting at in Holbrook. My buddy says in there, he's all, why is he pointing the camera at me? Alright, let's go down the road. Let's go find this other mural I'm looking for. Now I'm over here at Arizona Auto. Look that around, right there, Arizona Auto. They got a beautiful mural on the side of the building. This is the place where I was looking for. Let's walk on over here. In memory of Frank Dobell. So this mural was done. It's of people of the town that I know of, because we're gonna go back to the back side of this if I can. Oh, it's all overgrown. There's a place where there's actually a whole bunch of mural. There's a mural back here. Go right back in here along this whole wall. It's a mural of all the people that have worked and lived here. So we can sneak around over here too. I should be able to get over here. No trespassing, no order for that. So let's cut this out. Don't want to go in here and get in trouble. Yeah, that's one thing, you don't want to go trespassing on places you don't want to be. But there's a beautiful mural right there. Right back in here. Just got right here. Started. So yeah, this is one of the better murals here, especially right here behind the building. It's just totally awesome. I do got a lot of pictures of it though, like way back when I first moved here. Let's go find something else. Let's go find another great mural here in Holbrook, Arizona. Man, I really wish I could have showed that mural up close. Maybe I'll find my pictures of it and stuff and everything. I'll stick some pictures in on this video of that, those murals back there behind there. Yeah, totally great. It's got like I was told, it's a mural about people that actually lived here in this town at one time. Many have passed. I don't know if some of them are still alive, but it was just a great mural to look at. And just stare at it. You can stare at it for hours and almost find something new. It's a really great mural. So I'm gonna show you right over here. There's another mural. So you gotta watch out. It's right here on the back side of this building. Route 66. Monthly and weekly rates. Right there with a car on it. That little, I wouldn't say mural, picture and stuff. That's what this is all about too, is getting of those pictures. So, alright, let's work our way down the road. We're gonna work our way more down into more downtown. So, I took a walk across the street over here. Historic Budget Inn. Budget's best. There used to be there used to be a sign over that. I think it ripped off. Sorry, no rooms are renovated in this place. But I want to show they actually got a picture, a Route 66 picture right here on the side of this wall. It's getting covered up by the roses. Right there. Route 66. Painted sign. Getting hidden behind the bushes. Yeah, you can't see it so good. There, now you can see a little bit better, huh? Alright. Loud trucks is where I wanted to start this video. Yeah, as always. So it's a new business that opened up, Fluff and Fold. And a train, of course, too. You have to always beat the little train out. Horn. There goes the train. There goes the train. All right. That's a newer place that opened up. They painted this building, made it look really nice. Made a few, of course, everything to do with laundry, right? Wash machine, and you got your Route 66 sign. So it's really good they did that here. We love our trains here in Holbrook. We're having on the summertime, we're having our Native American dances here. You have to kind of talk between the trains. I'm gonna go back over. I'm gonna go over here across the street. Let's cross the street. It's Sunday, everything's like really quiet. And you can walk down the street, not worry about anything. The crosswalk, so nobody runs me over. They probably still will. Just walking over here to the Desert Rainbow Novelties. It recently closed. There we go. Free stuff. Want some free stuff? Right there. Take it. It's got a small painting right here. It's pretty cool. I like to see it's the little details too, like the little paintings here. Like cactus, like barrel cactus, huh? The hummingbird. Right there. Desert Rainbow Novelties, Route 66. As long as that stays there. Chiropractic clinic. Here we are at Romo's. It's a mural that's done by Martinez. Look at that hot pepper running down the road. Yeah, this mural's not that old. I don't know, it was dated what? I don't know, what, 5 years ago? Was it during the pandemic, I think? They had this done? Somewhere around there. No, there's got a date on it. See no date. So let's see, yeah, there's a mural here on Route 66. Got the tacos, the burrito, they're all running down the road. Almost, they actually make really good hamburgers in this place. It's about the best hamburgers in town are right here at Romo's. Go around to the front of it. Yeah, right here. Actually, you get some of the greatest hamburgers right here. At Romo's. I'm gonna go walk right down over here too. Holy bagels. There's actually a mural over here on this building. It's on along the front of it, the top. It's actually getting, it's peeling away. So you can get up and look at it. I got that. There's two vultures up there on the Holbrook side. We don't have vultures. Well, we have the turkey vultures. We got turkey vultures here in town. We do have that. Yeah. Snake, roadrunner, gopher, horny toad, quails. We do got lots of quails. Cattle ranchers, a bobcat, mountain goats, pronghorn. There's like an old mural of Holbrook from back in the day. Holbrook's been a well, I just saw it as jackalope. Got a jackalope right there. But now Holbrook was a ranch town, a railroad town, and a very rough town at one time. Gallery of Signs, Route 66 stuff, Indian jewelry, kachinas. I remember when this was open when I first moved here. Not no more. Julian's Roadrunner. This used to, one of these, I think this front one right here used to be a cafe at one time too. Yeah, it did. Because see, you can even see Big Bad Wolf. That is another, it's fading out right there. You can see the sign back there, it says Big Bad Wolf Cafe. Right there on that sign. You got a large jackalope on that one. Yeah, this used to be a cafe at one time. You go swing around to the other side over here. Courthouse. Swing around over here, and there's a, yeah, you got Julian's nostalgic signs, t-shirts. And then in the cafe, there's this. When I first moved here, I got pictures of this, and it's in really good condition. But right now, it's starting to peel away and everything. It's so sad. It's a big bad wolf and a little pig crying and everything, in with a little fork going, I'm gonna eat you. That's not nice. Not nice at all. So we're at Joe and Aggie's. Got a right nice Route 66. Gonna talk over the trucks now too. Just give this a second. Joe and Aggie's, a nice mural right there. Route 66, of course, starting from Chicago and to the left to Los Angeles. We got everything right here too. Kansas, Oklahoma, Missouri. Looks like the Missouri one was just recently painted over. So the history on this place is, from what I know, John Lasseter sat in here, and they were thinking about an idea for the movie Cars, and they didn't really know what to do, what they were gonna do. They didn't even have the idea of Cars yet. They just knew they wanted to do a Route 66 movie, cartoon, whatever. And then this is where they came up with the idea of using cars as like the physical people. So that's where that idea came into here. So you go around on the other side here too, you got beautiful signage right there too, Route 66 sign. And funny thing about this building too, they got Coca-Cola signs. When they were open, they were serving Pepsi. Let's go around the back here. It's another little, the building. Route 66. Now, see, I just turned my camera on. Now I gotta fight with the train again. I love it. So, train blowing away. Let's see if we can get away. All right. Are you done honking? Let's see, is the train done honking? Blowing his horn? I think so. All right. Stan's Barbershop. Another nostalgic thing from the movie Cars. So if when you ever watch the movie Cars and you see the old statue sitting in the middle of town, in the little town, yeah, that's Stan. It's a barbershop back there. That was him. So this was working at one time a while back. And there's a nice little sign back here too, Stan's Barbershop. It pays to look trim. That's a nice little sign back here. All right, let's go find another mural. This is the largest mural we have in Holbrook. Depicts Holbrook too from back in the day. There you got the hatch knife handing off for the Pony Express. We do have every year, the Pony Express does start off here in Holbrook and goes down to Scottsdale. They do take a rest in Payson. Every mile or so they switch off the bags with their the horse, so the horse don't get so tired, so the riders don't get so tired. It's a long ride for them too. So you can come here to Holbrook and go into our museum, and you can write a letter, send it off. It might take a little while because it's, what is it, in February, around there, that they do the Pony Express. It should be here. Well, I had to change things around this last time. I don't know if they're gonna do it this February, March, or whatever they normally do it. And take a letter, drop it in the little mailbox thing they have. You get, I think you can do it at the post office too. Just tell me you want it done by the Pony Express, and then they'll send off your letter to the Pony Express, and you'll get a special stamp that says Pony Express. So a lot of people do it. All right, let's go find some more murals. I had to come back a little bit later and do this one place I totally forgot about that has really great art on it and murals and stuff. It's actually right over here at Scotty and Sons. Got that little right there, but he got over in this wall. There we go. Totally got home and said, wait a minute, I forgot one. And here it was. We'll put that on in there. Got these nice cool totem poles here too. Get little murals right on here up front. All these drawings right around here on here. Monument Valley, a whole gong, weaving rug, flute player. It's really cool. Longhorn, a buffalo. Even in front of the building, see? Got a little stuff right here. Sedona, Church Rock. Grand Canyon, yes? Or maybe all of Sedona, huh? Probably supposed to be the whole Sedona. Yeah, that looks like Montezuma's Castle. Or somewhere, some kind of. And you got over here, historic Route 66. Eagle dancer, hoop dancer. More storytelling right here. I can't believe I almost forgot all about this. Always forget about the traffic here too. It's all really nice right here. And even have on this back wall is one that's missed a lot by a lot of people. It says garage up there with eagles on there. Right here. It's a whole mural that is forgotten. A lot of people that travel Route 66 won't see this. But I'm here to show you. I'm here to show you where everything's at. Wonderful Holbrook. Over here at the Pow Wow trading post. The rocks. Probably reading that backwards, huh? Oh, but not. So, got a couple murals here. It's a mud person. Murals, Native American art. Corn dancer. I don't know all of these. Oh my. The Native American family would know it. But over here, a clown. It's getting partially covered up, the clown. I'm not for certain. Maybe a Yabashay? No. Maybe a Yabashay? Could be. Right in here. That's got to be some kind of bird. I don't want to say a hawk. You can tell. Yeah, so cool murals over here at the Powwow trading post. Now we're gonna go right over there across the street to the corral. It's got some murals on the side of the roads over there too. Those walls that's on the other side of that road. Here we are across the street of the corral. Holbrook Young's Corral. Young's Corral, 1948. That's when it was built, 1948. And here is the other mural that's on the other side of the corral. You can faintly see 66 right there. Let's take a look up the road a little bit further. Now I am uptown. Uptown, we don't have that many murals or pictures or artwork, but there are a few. There's one right here. It's like, got a lizard on the side of the building. And you've got twin flute players here. These will be ones that not many people see. We're gonna come over here. Let's take a walk over this way. There's a little bit of artwork there, so it's made to look like petroglyphs. Pretty cool. Walk over here to the Bucket of Suds. So that artist that came in here and did those latest murals is right here, Wes. This one's got this awning over the top, so it's kind of like makes it real bright there, and it makes it real dark down here. It's a very hard one to take pictures. You cannot take pictures of it, not during the day. But if you ever want to check out more of his stuff, there's his name right there. You gotta do is go right on there. You can check out a lot more of his artwork all over. Let's go up the road and find a few more. There are a few more here in town. Here we are over at Empty Pockets. I did do this one already in the last video. I just want to show it again though. This is a great mural too. This is the last one that that Wes did here in town. Really great mural. Route 66. There we go, right there. It's the Moonlight Barber. There you go. We got a nice little picture right there. Saw a Mexican guy waving at you by Petrified Wood, saying, "Hey, come visit the Petrified Forest and eat a taco." And eat a taco, right? Moonlight Barber Shop. Lunch buffet, all you can eat, 11 a.m. to 3 p.m. But I just want to show this one again too. The other mural that is sitting right there. Mural. I want to say mural. Mural. Now we got some really exciting things. I'm going to show up here that they just walked on over here to Hatch's Quick Stop. They got a nice little mural on here, on both sides actually. Of course, what of Route 66. You got Holbrook with a rabbit, cactus. It's just like a little map, quick map of Route 66. Nice little mural they got right there. And then we'll go check the other side. Here is the other side, so same thing, Chicago and everything. But you have just a little bit of difference right there, where you are here, Hatch's Quick Stop. Got the flute player. I guess it's supposed to be Monument Valley. Petrified Wood. And then of course, since you have Flagstaff, well, we have San Francisco Peaks. And of course, Route 66. Another great mural right there. Hatch's Quick Stop. So Holbrook did something that's really great. Chamber of Commerce and them got this going. And it's one where you can just sit down and relax, but then if you get up, look at painted a mural right there on the bench. I don't think I've ever seen this in any other town that we've been through. But it's a neat idea. It's a great idea. Here's one of the other benches. That one's cool. Look at the Arizona flag. That's a nice one of it. And here is a third bench. The Hummingbird and 66 on there. Looking nice. It's over here by the Motel 66. Right here was a very good restaurant at one time, the San Burritos. Oh, that was so good Mexican food. But then these are the owners of the place, and they raised the rent really high on them, so they had to close up. We do miss it. Oh, I miss it. Their food was so good. So here's the other, that's an art piece, not really a mural, of Route 66. Another one that's missed by a lot of people. Let's go find some other artwork or murals down the road. Hey, here's another bench. This one with our mountain lion on there. Yeah, mountain lion. Go out to Petrified Forest, you can see that on the petroglyph down. Go into the Painted Desert Inn, sitting right in there. This is my favorite bench. This one's really cool. So you got a fossil there, got the Dino book, notes. This one's a really good bench. They did a really good job on this one. You got a little pick, pencil, everything. Little brushes. So that should just about do it for all the murals, artwork or something. No, I didn't get everything. I got a lot of it though. There's just some I just kind of left out. There they are honking at me again. All the people love me. They love me in this town, right? Yeah. All right, so that's gonna be it. We're gonna go get something to eat over here at Tom and Susie's. I'm hungry. Been running around all day making these videos, so I'm really hungry. So we're gonna go over there and get something to eat. I just want to say, everybody out there, take care of yourselves, okay? To my grandkids in Germany, take care of yourselves too. My granddaughters, love you, miss you. All right. Tschüss, auf Wiedersehen. Bis nächstes Mal, ne?